Hey guys, in this video I want to give you an introduction to gerunds and infinitives. So gerunds and infinitives. If this is not clear, let's see an example. Gerunds is the verb and ing. The infinitive is the word to and the verb, okay? But let's see lots of examples. Let's compare two examples side by side, right? Learning a new language is a process. They want to learn to speak English. Now, what's interesting is if you translate the two sentences into your language, learning and to learn are probably the same word, right? Because you don't have that difference. Another example is traveling is cool and I need to travel next week. Stop the video and just think, what's the basic difference? Can you discover it? Can you see it? If you look here, learning a new language is a process. When we use learning, like this here, it's a reference to the activity in general, right? It's not very specific. It's very, very sort of general. Learning a new language is a process. They want to learn to speak English is a specific intention. It's much more specific. But if we compare, for example, learning a new language is a process. Do we know who? Do we know what language? No. Do we know where? Do we know anything? Do we know any specific information? No. But when you have they want to learn to speak English, we know who. We know they want. We know what language, right? Now we have much more specific information. They want to learn to speak English is that specific intention, and to learn is the infinitive, okay? We know who and we know what they want to learn. We have more specific information. Now, the four most common verbs that take the infinitive are to want, to need, I would like, and going to, right? So what I mean is after I want, I need, I would like, and I'm going, you must have the word to and then the verb, okay? The most common mistake we see is I want go, I need buy. No, it's completely wrong, right? Now, modal verbs are the exception to this rule. Can, must, and should, for example. Here, if you say I can to do it or must to do it, that's wrong, okay? That's the essential part. Here, if we look here again, I want, I need, I would like, and I'm going. To and the verb, okay? Modal verbs can, must, and should are the exception, right? I can go, I must buy, I should be, okay? I can do it, I must do it, I should do it, okay? This is the part I want to be really, really clear. A word with ing in English can be three possible things. It can be an adjective, which describes permanent characteristics. For example, interesting, boring, confusing, right? You are describing a thing. You will say, economics is interesting. Politics is boring. Mathematics is confusing, right? The other one that you are very familiar is the continuous, right? As in, I am doing it, she was going there, etc. It's this continuous verb idea that you know pretty well. Now, the important one is the gerund, right? The reference to the activity. Learning English is easy, right? Remember, learning English. Here, we are talking about the activity of learning, the general idea, okay? So that ends this video, guys. In the next video, I'm going to show you some simple, easy ways and common ways to use the gerund in your sentences. Okay, guys, see you there.